Now at 5, the eyes of the nation are on Broward County.
Brenda Snipes has gotta go! Brenda Snipes has gotta go!
As the canvassing boards meet and attorneys for the Scott and Nelson campaigns go to court.
Governor Scott does not believe that it's moving fast enough. That's inappropriate.
Tonight, CBS 4 News team coverage of the fight for Florida. Within the last 90 minutes, a judge in Broward County gave the supervisor of elections, Brenda Snipes, a deadline to allow the Scott campaign to view and copy records it requested.
Her office has been busy all day with protests outside and counting inside. We begin our CBS 4 News Live team coverage with Joan Murray and more on the counting process there. Joan.
Been a very rowdy day here at the elections office. Now, this all began when social media fueled reports of fraud going on here at the elections office, and that triggered a mass demonstration in front. It got so heated that at one point the supervisor had big trucks parked around the building, and she had to call in police protection. Now let's go inside now for a live look at what's happening inside, and that is where the Broward Canvassing Board is meeting, reviewing ballots that have questions. So at this point, the count goes on, and that is what has triggered all this controversy.
Let's go!
Angry protesters converged on the Broward Elections building in Lauderhill.
We're calling for a shutdown. This is voter fraud, and we're not going to take it anymore.
Inside, the canvassing board reviewing questionable ballots from Tuesday's election, and embattled supervisor Dr. Brenda Snipes staying silent on the crisis.
I will not sit idly by while unethical liberals try to steal this election from the great people of Florida.
Governor Rick Scott announcing last night he's suing Snipes over the handling of the election, with days of delays on voter tabulation, dramatically shrinking his lead over Bill Nelson in their contentious Senate race.
There's nothing new about this in Broward. Palm Beach is having the same problem. A lot of urban counties have a smaller staff and therefore have less of an ability to get done sometimes what they need to do.
Much has changed since the 2000 presidential recount that put South Florida's election offices in an unflattering spotlight. Broward no longer has punch cards and hanging chads, but paper ballots fed into sophisticated, high-speed electronic machines. There's been upgraded cybersecurity, bigger staffs, and better training. Still, Dr. Brenda Snipes, who's been in office more than a dozen years, has been criticized for mistakes and delayed results.
We believe there's a lack of transparency in how the votes are tabulated and counted, and that's why we're here today.
Even the president weighed in on the controversy.
There's bad things have gone on in Broward County, really bad things. She's been to court, she's had a lot of problems, she's lost.
Snipes has repeatedly downplayed any glitches. On Thursday, she forcefully defended her handling of the midterm election.
We ran 22 sites. We ran 14 days. We ran 12 hours. We had a big vote by mail. So don't try to turn it around to make it seem like I'm making comedy out of this.
Now, that was last night. Today, Brenda Snipes has not made any comment on the protests going on outside. The voting goes on, and we're told by election workers they've been told to show up again tomorrow to keep going. In Lauderhill tonight, Joan Murray, CBS 4 News.